Hello students, Mrs. Wright here. I'm ready to read you our next story. Remember, we've been studying Old MacDonald and his farm. We just learned last time about all the crops that he makes on his farm. Today we're going to talk about another story that might be familiar to you. It's actually a folk tale. And I want to start by telling you the vocabulary words here. The first word we're going to hear is the word dough. Dough, a thick mixture of flour and milk or water that is used to make bread. So an example of that would be Dad flattened the dough to make a pizza crust. The next word we're going to hear is the word ripe, ready to pick or eat. The green banana is not ripe. The next word we're going to hear is the word weeds. Say that with me, weeds. Wild plants that grow where they are not wanted. We often pull weeds from our garden. All right, everybody listen carefully. We're going to remember a little bit about hens and chickens. Remember, we learned a little bit about chickens in our stories earlier this year. We're going to listen a little more to find out what they do on their farm. All right, have you ever had to help with a difficult task? If you have, raise your hand. Sometimes you might be a little reluctant or maybe not wanting to help. I want you to listen to this folktale about the little red hen who asked for some help with her difficult tasks. Listen carefully to find out whether or not the little red hen gets the help that she needs. All right, what is in this picture? Who do you think the little red hen will ask for help? Let's get started. A little red hen worked hard every day, but the other animals on the farm never helped. As she was scratching around in the barnyard one day, the little red hen found some grains of wheat. We can plant these seeds and they will grow, thought the hen. If grains of wheat are planted, what do they grow into? They grow into wheat. So she asked, who will help me plant these grains of wheat? Not I, quacked the duck. Not I, meowed the cat. Not I, oinked the pig. Then I will do it myself, clucked the little red hen, and that is just what she did, all by herself. Every day she checked to see how the wheat plants were growing. She pulled the weeds, she pulled the weeds around them to give the wheat room to grow. Weeds, remember, are wild plants that grow where they are not wanted. By the end of the summer, those seeds of wheat had sprouted and grown into tall stalks of ripe golden grain. When the stalks of wheat were ripe and the wheat grain was ready to be harvested from the field, the little red hen asked, who will help me cut the wheat? Who do you think's going to help? Not I, quacked the duck. Not I, meowed the cat. Not I, oinked the pig. Then I will do it myself, clucked the little red hen. And that is just what she did, all by herself. When she had cut the wheat, the little red hen asked, who will help me grind this wheat grain into flour? Anyone? Not I, quacked the duck. Not I, meowed the cat. Not I, oinked the pig. Then I will do it myself, clucked the little red hen, and that is just what she did, all by herself. When the wheat grain had been ground into flour, the little red hen asked, now, who will help me make this flour into bread dough? Remember, dough is a mixture of flour and milk or water that is used to make bread. Who do you think will help the little red hen? Not I, quacked the duck. Not I, meowed the cat. Not I, oinked the pig. Then I will do it myself, clucked the little red hen. That is just what she did, all by herself. When she had mixed the dough, the little red hen asked, now who will help me bake this bread? Not I, quacked the duck. Not I, meowed the cat. Not I, oinked the pig. Then I will do it myself, clucked the little red hen. And that is just what she did, all by herself. And so, all by herself, the little red hen baked a fine loaf of bread. Now, she said, who will help me eat this bread? I will, quacked the duck. I will, meowed the cat. I will, oinked that pig. Ha ha ha, I clucked the little red hen. No, you will not. I planted the wheat all by myself. I cut the wheat all by myself. I ground the wheat grain into flour all by myself. And I mixed the dough and baked it all by myself. And now I will eat the bread all by myself. And that is just what she did, all by herself. Now, which words or phrases describe the hen's actions in this folktale? What did she do? She worked hard every day, right? She would do it herself. She checked to see that plants were growing. She pulled the weeds. She cut the wheat. She did all of the actions in this story needed to make bread. Now, what crops does the little red hen use to make her bread? Do you remember? Wheat. Good. Why does she ask the other animals for help several times? She asks them because she wants help, right? Mm-hmm. Now, why doesn't the little red hen let the other animals eat the bread? Why doesn't she let them eat it? They didn't help her with the work, so they don't get to enjoy the reward. Why do you think a hen, duck, cat, and pig were chosen for the characters in this story, rather than, for example, a lion, a giraffe, an elephant, or a tiger? Why do you think they used these specific characters? What kind of characters are these? They are farm animals. And since wheat is grown on a farm, it makes sense to use farm animals as the characters. Now, think for a minute about the moral or the lesson of this folktale. What is the moral or the lesson of this folktale? If you are willing to help others, you will receive good things. All right, we're going to do our word work today. Our word is the word ripe. Say that with me. Ripe. Let's clap it out. Ripe. There's only one syllable in that word. When the stalks of wheat were ripe and the wheat grains were ready to be harvested from the field, the little red hen asked, "Who will help me cut this wheat?" If something is ripe, it is a fruit, vegetable, or grain that is ready to be harvested or eaten. This sentence is, I could tell the banana was ripe because it was bright yellow and not green. Can you think of any fruits or vegetables that are not good to eat unless they are ripe? We can't go apple picking until the apples get ripe. Good. Now, I am going to name 2 or 3 some objects found on the farm. I want you to decide which one the farmer needs to check to make sure it is ripe. Okay, so listen carefully. If I said corn or a tractor, which one would we check to see if it's ripe? Corn. Good. If I said eggs and strawberries, which one would we need to check to be sure that it is ripe? Strawberries. Good. If I said the baby calves or pumpkins, which one can get ripe? Pumpkins. Good. If I said watermelon or the barn, it would be watermelon. Good. If I said tomatoes or hens, we would say tomatoes need to be ripe. Great job today, students. Don't forget to record yourself in Seesaw using our word ripe today. Have a great day.